Hello, everyone. Better late than never, right? Hi, Charlie. Hi. Off, off. So here we are. I finally have a voice again. It's still going in and out a little bit, but it's mostly back. So, and in case you're wondering what happened, I had a little bit of a medical procedure, and when they intubated me, really irritated my vocal cords. So I was without a voice for a solid 2.5 weeks, and it's still going in and out. It's not the greatest, but I am back. I'm only a couple months overdue for a floss tube. You didn't miss much, to be honest. It's been kind of a crazy last few weeks. You can see I have Charlie here. Maka is not here. Maka is at my brother's house. She is doing a test run for, oh my gosh, it's less than a month away that I move overseas. So she's been doing a test run because she's going to be staying with my brother and his family while I'm gone. And then Charlie here is going to be staying with my house sitter. So I just didn't really want anyone to end up with both of them. They're kind of double trouble, and so they are going to different places, and I am getting really sad about it. So that is all I'm going to say about that right now. Anyway, but what have I been doing since I've been gone? Well, I've been working on 2 major cross-stitch projects. I showed you a couple finishes that I had, the little flamingo ornament and the socks. I have one more finish to show you. It's a knitting finish, and that's one of the reasons that I don't have as much progress on my cross-stitching as I would like, because I was rushing to get stuff done for the county fair. And I did get this scarf kind of done. Truth be told, I wish it were longer. You can see it kind of ends like right here. And it apparently passes Charlie's seal of approval. But this is the lace zig and zag scarf. I don't remember who designed it, but I'm sure I'll put it up here somewhere. The colorway is called Should I Get the Wing Leader? It's by Dragon Horde Yarns. And I'll give you a close-up of some of the pattern. So you can see it's just a lacy zigzag. If I had to do it again, I would probably increase the width by a chevron or two. Definitely increase the length because it's barely long enough. It's really more of a decorative scarf than it is actually like a cold weather scarf at this point. But I had to get this done. I was still blocking it when registration for the fair opened. I got it there in time. It got 4th place. I also took, I have like a waist wrap in case you're wondering. Let's see if you can. She's just comfy. So yeah, I got that. I took the flamingo ornament and then another ornament I finished earlier in the year, which was the Christmas palm tree. I took those together out. They got 2nd. I took Blissfully Unaware out. It got 2nd. And then I had registered a hat, and then I didn't have time to knit it since obviously I was still finishing this the day of. So I pulled out an older hat that was like one of my very first forays back into knitting after my hiatus, and it got a 2nd as well. So not horrible, but I tell you what, gotta get those blue ribbons back. So anyway, there's my finish. I worked on 2 cross-stitch projects in the last 2 months. I am trying very hard to get them done before I leave, and I think I got a good shot. So I'm going to show you my progress, and you can tell me what you think. The first one is The Chance to Fly. This was a Wicked mystery kit that was put out by Forbidden Fiber Company. I think, I want to say last fall, before the first movie came out. And the last time I showed it to you a couple months ago, it looked like this. And I actually got quite a bit done. I got quite a bit done on both of these. I was surprised when I sat down and pulled out my last Flosstube pictures for progress comparison, because I did not think I got as much done as I did. But here's where it's at right now. So you can see it is really, really close to being done. I just need to finish the Emerald City down here, which I think I've got like a couple more little towers over here. And then the other side, and then the yellow brick road in the front. But I am really liking it. So yeah, I could finish this in 3 more weeks, right? I can finish this in 3 more weeks. We're gonna do it. You heard it here, folks. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get this finished. The other project, same thing, ink circles, 5 o'clock. This one's a lot bigger, been working on it a lot longer. The last time I showed it to you. And I am pretty proud of what I've gotten done on this one as well. So here's where this one is at. So you can see this bit right here is page 3, because page 3 and page 4 are partial pages. And I am almost done with it. I've got a little bit, I've got one more strawberry to fill in, and then I've got some green and some white. I'll just fill, and then I will move over to the last less than a quarter. So again, get this done before I leave. I leave on September 12th. Fingers crossed. Let's hope we get it done. I think I can get it done. So that's what I've been working on. What are my plans for the next month? I just showed you. I also have to go through and figure out how many projects I am taking overseas and which projects I'm taking overseas. And I mean, it's not the end of the world. I don't have to choose a whole lot right now, because when I'm only going to be gone until Christmas. I'm coming home for Christmas, and I can swap some stuff out then. But then I'm gone for 9 months. So that has to be a correct decision that I make at that point. But it's nice that I've got the little warm up. Haul. I actually have mostly knitting haul this time. So let's show you what I got. If you're new here, hi, my name is Carrie, and I buy stuff just because I like the name. So this batch that I bought, this is all from Destination Yarn, and I bought it because I liked the name of the collection. First, I got this cute little sticker that's going to go on my laptop. It is the Great Lakes, but knitted. So that's going to go on my laptop with all my other laptop stickers. And then this was their Great Lakes collection. And I did show a little self-restraint in that I did not buy all of the solids. I bought all the variegateds, but I didn't buy all of the solids. So solids first, because they're packaged first. This is First Light. Shoal. Oh, I guess I called them solids. They're tonals. So there's variegation in there, but it's all the same tone. Jack Pine. I love this one. And keeping with the theme of the Great Lakes collection, Superior. What are you moving about, huh? I didn't move, you did. And continuing on, Isle Royale National Park. Now we're getting into the variegateds. Frozen Great Lake. Sailor's Delight. Summer on the Great Lakes. I love this one. Lake Erie. And Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. I love this one too. So those are my new yarns. Fun colors. I also have to decide what yarn I'm taking over. Yes, I know they have yarn over there, but I want to cake a few up and take them over with me so I have a starting point. And so I have something to do on the plane, and on the train, and in the taxi while I'm traveling. And then I got some accessory goodies from Twice Sheared Sheep. So I got some small and medium, like yarn stops, cable locks, because I'm sick of my knitting falling off of my needles. I got a row counter. Right now, how I do my counting is I do it on a, I do it in a notebook, and I figured this will be easier to travel with because you can just thread it through the needle and move it as you advance. I got a work until measuring tape. This is, again, you put it on the needle and then you can set how many inches. So like if it says to, you know, knit 3 inches or whatever, you can set it to 3 inches and then you don't have to stop and measure all the time. And then the last thing I got, because again, I'm going to be traveling a lot, was I got a yarn carousel. And this is on the table base, so when you set it on the table base, and it can actually turn. But then you can take it off the table base and put the wrist strap on it, or in this case, you can hang it off of the handle of your suitcase or whatever. You put your ball of yarn on the spindle and then it travels with you. So yeah, I'm getting ready to go. And it comes in a lovely little storage bag. So there is all my knitting haul. I got one more thing. And this is where you want to pay attention. So I had to get Witchy Stitcher's book. Very excited about it. I've flipped through it already. I love it, but I have a problem. So I ordered this copy when it was announced and pre-ordered through one of my local bookstores. And then Witchy Stitcher put them up for sale on her website where you could get them autographed. So I had to get an autographed copy. So this is my copy. This is my copy with Witchy signature. But that means I have this. And I know somebody out there wants this. Is it you? So, of course, we're going to give this one away. What do you think, Charlie? What do you think? What do you think? What should our word be? she doesn't know. So, if you would like to win this book, I need you to comment on the video, and I need you to use the phrase cone of doom. There we go. We're going to use the phrase cone of doom. I also am looking for opinions. So you could also comment and tell me if you have any particular projects that you've seen me work on in the past that you'd really like to see me take with me overseas to get done. Let me know that too, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And I've got a few ideas, but I'm always looking for more. And honestly, at the rate I'm going to have a suitcase of clothes, a suitcase of stuff, and then all my electronics in my carry-on. Because I want to take my tap shoes, and I need to take cross-stitching stuff, and I need to take knitting stuff, and like I need to take pictures, and I need to take all kinds of stuff. But yeah, so if you have any particular projects that you've seen me work on that you think I should take with me, let me know that. If you don't, but you've got a particular theme you'd like to see, like take something nerdy, take something spooky, take something beachy, let me know that too. But don't forget to put the words Cone of Doom in your comment if you want to win this. So, reading, watching, listening to. Wednesday season 2, duh. I'm kind of sad that they only put the first 4 episodes out. I finished my semi-annual run through of the Golden Girls, so now I'm trying to come up with something else to watch instead. I've been watching a ton of Say Yes to the Dress because I love pretty things, so I've been watching a lot of Say Yes to the Dress. And it's also, I like fun frou-frou stuff I don't have to think about when I'm not feeling well. And so after my medical procedure, I just started and now I'm stuck. Reading, I'm not going to go into reading because since the last time I did a video, I counted the other day and I've read 27 books. And I think that might have been before I finished another one last night. So it might be 28. So if I did that, then this Flosstube would be an hour talking about books. Maybe I'll do a little extra if you want that. Yeah, let me know if you want to hear about the 27 books that I read in the last 2.5 months. So that's all I have for you. The contest, giveaway, whatever you want to call it, the book. I'm going to try to do a video in the first week of September. So I'm going to say like September 5th, maybe around there is what I'm aiming to do my next video. And that will be when I give away the book. And that gives me a week to try to get it in the mail. I'm debating if I want to do just US. Because that is going to be kind of expensive to mail. Oh hell, I'll do wherever. If it's UK, I could bring it over with me. You just might have to wait a month, and then I would send it Royal Post when I got there. So yeah, wherever you are, I will send it to you. So anyway, that's all I have, and I'm just babbling at this point. So I'm going to say goodbye. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time, my last video on US soil for a long time. Bye.